Home Show.
Mark from Sugarland has a question about, Romex rodents.
Well, they saw a tasty meal, Tom, and decided that that's what they wanted to eat, and he sent in a video all about it.
The problem I have that I wanted to talk with you about is my wife and I recently purchased a home built in 1992. It's a 2-story home in the Sugarland area. We've learned that the house at some point, we think even currently, is infested by a lot of rats. There's racquetball-sized holes in a number of places that they've chewed in the air conditioning ductwork in the attic. And we also, the most recent problem we discovered, which is why I'm talking to you now, we opened up a portion of the wall in the breakfast area to inspect for moisture. Had nothing to do with rats. But upon opening up the baseboard trim there in the wall, we noticed that the rats had chewed on the Romex wiring inside the wall, to the point to where my wife had actually touched the Romex. She was going to angle the Romex so that she could take a picture of the chewed portion, and actually it shocked her a bit. And so our concern is, because we know the house has been infested by rats, and I'm wondering if, the next step really practically needs to be, we need to have that whole house rewired for safety reasons, and just wanted to get your opinion on that. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much.
So, Tom, does he need to rewire the whole house?
I don't know. It depends what the rodents did. Now, we see some of it. We need to replace what we know is damaged. But this is the case where it's time that I would tell him, and I would tell anybody, because we don't know where the rodents are. Could some still be there? Could some still be chewing? We don't know. But you need to have an inspection done by a licensed electrician. Let them do an inspection. Let them check the circuitry. Let them visually look at this. They probably experienced this before. I know Will at Right Touch Electrical, I'm sure he's had this call before, and he's had to go through it, and he knows things that, we don't know, because he does it on a regular basis. Plus, he's a licensed electrician. Hopefully not. Hopefully he can just replace the bad area, and it's all done. But there's only one way to find out. It'll cost a little bit. That's just the way it is. But a full inspection to be safe, so your house doesn't burn down, and you don't have, instead of Romex rodents, roasted rodents for dinner, because it'll cook in the fire.
That would be bad. But Tom, in your experience, can an electrician go and test the line to know if there's a problem in the middle somewhere where a rodent has chewed into it, or is it just either there's a break or there's not?
They can check the circuitry to make sure it's working, number one. That's all they can do, is check that. They can do a visual, but they'll know how to look past the visual more than we would as amateurs or do-it-yourselfers. Right. I wouldn't call amateur, but do-it-yourselfers. We can do light stuff, a lot of us. But even if I knew a rodent was up chewing on one area, I want to know what other areas, because there might be circuits that I never use, but maybe once every 3 years, they could have chewed through those too. So I want all my circuits tested. I want to make sure that they do a thorough job and let them fix what needs to be fixed. And if they're unsure, I'll tell you, electrician, if he's unsure, he's going to say, let me replace this line. Mm-hmm. It's only prudent that he would do that. All right. Or she would do that.
It's only prudent if you have a question, you send it our way. Go visit HomeShowRadio.com. That's why we've got, right on the homepage, there's a button there that says Ask Tom. You click on that, you fill it out, you send it in, and we'll answer it in a video like this. We post them every day to our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and at HomeShowRadio.com.